Alright, you guys, welcome back to AI Collectibles. Now, what I have for you today is the Fury Toys Samurai Animal Spring 1/12 figure. This is not Leonardo. I got this guy from 5K Toys, and I'm excited to dig into him. He also comes in two boxes, so we get like a custom accessory kit that comes with it as well. So what I'm going to do is open this guy up and go over my impressions and give a review, so stay tuned. Alright, so here is the Fury Toys Spring Samurai Animal, the not Leonardo Ninja Turtle. Now, he's a really great looking figure overall. I'm pretty impressed with him. I like the articulation. One thing I'm simply blown away by is the paint applications on this guy. Now, I did have to add a little bit of heat to the joints. He was a little stiff out of the box. So, especially these elbows and like the higher up knees here, I had to add a little bit of heat to get him to bend. But other than that, man, he's really is fantastic. I like the addition of, the soft goods for his scarf around his belt, and also on the additional head sculpt he comes with. So what I'm going to do now is let's go through some of the accessories and see what this little guy comes with. So what you get in the box with the figures, you get two of these kunais, and they're really nicely painted. It's got a nice silver brush to the blade part, but it also looks nice and worn, which is really nice. And they're both like that. They have similar paint apps. One might be a little darker than the other, but even the way the paint is around their wraps, around the handles, looks really nice. He also comes with two of these axe weapons, and again you get the two tones of paint here, some nice silver brush there along the blade. You get some, just some nice paint applications. You get some darker gray there, some brown for the handle, and again those wrappings, they did a fantastic job of painting those. I'm really impressed. It gives it just a nice worn look overall. And then he also comes with two of these chains, and it's a real metal chain. Has an end on it there, and the other side doesn't have an end. Now, I wonder if I get a set of pliers. I probably could. You could probably open up this, which I believe maybe that's what's supposed to be done. But there's little holes on the axe and on the kunai as well that you can probably attach this to if you just open this up a little bit, which I might do after, so you can like throw it, bring it back. But yeah, that's nice. That's cool. And you get two of these chains as well. Now I'll go over the accessories that come in the custom kit box. The box, is still nice. You do get a nice clear packaging, plastic packaging inside the box. It's just a basic box. Nothing, nothing fancy. Does the trick. So, I'll go through the accessories first, and we get this not Leonardo head sculpt. And again, you get some of those soft goods on the back there for his eye wrap. And the paint and detail on this little guy is just fantastic. I like the wash and the weathering look on him. He just looks great. A lot of the texture and detail there. Just a great looking head sculpt. He also comes with these two open palms, which are also really well done. You get some nice paint apps on there. Again, the texturing is fantastic. Just, yeah, really great. And then you get two katanas for not Leonardo. It's got some nice wrappings there. Again, around the sheath of the sword. The hilt looks really good. They went with a darker paint app instead of the white paint app for the wrappings around the handle. And then the blade, right, is really nice. Again, it has that nice shiny silver to give it that metal look. And it fits nice and snug in the sheath, but not too snug that you're worried about scratching the paint as you're sheathing his sword. And on the figure, he comes with a couple little peg holes there that you just peg the swords into, like so. And he's got two, so you just peg him in there real nice, right? And then you can have him. And he almost, I think, well, not almost, you probably can get him to pose with maybe pulling one of the swords out, maybe not. But yeah, the swords and all the weapons fit nicely in his hands, right? And just looks great. Oh, let's get that out of there. So, let's go over some of the articulation on this guy and just take a deeper look at him in general. So yeah, the head sculpt's nicely painted. I like the rivets around the helmet. And I don't know, this might be my default look because I really freaking like it. I like the mask around his face. I like how the color is similar to the scarf that they put on him. You know, it's just, this is soft, so you're not going to poke yourself or, you know, jam. You're not going to draw blood with these. But yeah, the texturing and everything, the paint on it just looks fantastic. Same with the shell. You know, it's nice. Doesn't have a lot of give here when you're posing him, but there's a little bit. And he's got the tail. Tail looks really cool, actually. I like the texturing and the pattern that they went with on it. Yeah. You got the shurikens or ninja stars. They're painted across his bandolier. You know, it's just all the little things that count, right? Like he's got his shoulder pad here as well. And it's got nice texturing, nice weathering, some nice paint applications. Even the figure itself, right across the board, man. Like, just like the different shades of green and kind of like the minor brown, like, highlights they added to him is just really nice. And all the little rivets. Like, he looks like he's a worn warrior, man. So, but yeah. For articulation-wise, you know, you get the head on a ball joint. Arms, you're going to get up about that much, down about that much. This one you're not going to get the full 360 because of the shoulder, but this side you can. You get a single jointed elbow. Again, they're still a little tough even though I heated them up, so be careful. Make sure you're grabbing it at the right spot when you're articulating it. The wrists are also on a ball joint, so you get a little bit of movement there, right? He has an ab crunch or ball joint, which is nice. Legs, they're good. You're not getting much further up than that, but I mean, when you're posing them, you know, you'll just work with it, right? But it goes up about that much forward and about that much back. You do get double jointed knees as well, which work with the knee pad. Oh, this was a lot easier when I heated them up. See, it's a little stiff there still. I find that on both knees. The higher joint is a little stiffer than the bottom one. The bottom one, no problem at all. And then yeah, you get the the ankle articulation there as well, right? And it's really nice. So you can get them in some deep poses. And that goes forward, back, right? And on a swivel. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is bring in some other TMNT actual Leonardos. So here we have the Super 7 Leonardo. We have the NECA Leonardo from the 8-figure box set, the SDCC set. And as you can see, he is quite a bit smaller. I think Super 7 weighs heavily on the larger side, anyways. And I think he looks great with them. Like, this shows alone just the difference in paint details and highlights on this guy, and just the texturing on the skin. I mean, keep in mind, this is based on, like the figure we had when we were a kid, and this is based on the cartoon line. But it still gives you an idea of just size and paint schemes. The guy's fantastic. It blows me away. So we'll get Leo out of there. We'll bring in, I guess, the Marvel Legends Unlimited Spider-Man, because he's kind of a kid buck, right? And then we'll bring in Mr. Knight, so you have an idea of scale. Doesn't quite fit in there. I have to move my camera up, but gonna keep it this way for now. And then one of my favorites, my G.I. Joe classified line, Storm Shadow. Mind you, he's a little crouched right now, so, but still gives you an idea, right? Well, let's get those two out of there. Alright, so my final thoughts on this guy is, man, I am in love. I think it is a great looking figure overall. I think it's a great representation of a Ninja Turtle. Like, just when I don't think I have enough fucking Ninja Turtle figures, somebody drops a line like this. And I'm excited to see what they do. The Donatello they've shown off and the Splinter I think look fantastic, and I'll probably be grabbing those now as well, right? Just because it might not have the articulation that we're used to, but I think it works. He is tiny, but I think when you get him, up against the line with the rest of the figures that are released, you get the four brothers together, I think they're going to look beautiful together. It's another figure that I wasn't expecting to be in love with as much as I am, but the paint apps, just the sculpting, the accessories are all beautifully painted, and yeah, like even the fact that it comes with like real metal chains, you get the additional head sculpts and hands. He's just, yeah, I'm in freaking love with this guy. I think he's a fantastic figure. I'm glad I didn't pass on him. Looking forward to take more shots with him. It's just, yeah, he's just a good looking action figure. Fantastic, beautiful. Can't gush about it enough, man. And the more I get into 112 figures, man, the more I'm impressed. Like this guy, the Bro Toys Beretta that I reviewed, like stuff that's coming out is just, yeah, it's on another level, and this is one of those examples. So I really love this figure. So you guys know what to do. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out new videos. I appreciate you guys that take the time to watch my videos, leave comments, like, share it on the other social medias. And again, I'm out of here.